is up, guys? Welcome to Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Otaku show. It's my show where we follow the markets and we show you the chaos in the crypto space. How you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys aren't selling your bags off. Don't be scared, brother. Hulk Hogan's here to save you, brother. Yeah, as we get into the metrics today, hope you guys are feeling good, man. We're stable. We're okay. I do have to go over some of my my predictions from yesterday, which were fun. They were fun. Look at this. Oh, we can't hit him every day. I got the one almost flawless yesterday, and then look at this. Inverted, almost back to exactly the same spot. That's hilarious. We ended up in the same area, but we did not sell off when I thought we were going to sell off. We actually ended up buying when we saw inverse, right? Inverse. So that was fun. Let's see if we can do that again. Wow, guys. Yeah. So hope you guys are having a great evening. Don't be FUD in this market, man. Don't be doing anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. As we're going to get back in here very soon. We're going to continue this green line, basically, until we inevitably sell and pump after the Fed rate decision, right? That's coming. That's coming. We got a whole week. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. We still have the debate to go through as well before the decision for the Fed. Oh man, Mondo! Whoa! It's time for the McBurgers, man, and the McChicken. If you live in Michigan, in the McChicken, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it's all I can afford since you didn't buy Bitcoin. All you can afford is the chicken burgers. That's it from McDonald's. Come on, Mondo. Come on, buy some Bitcoin. It's right here. It's right here for the taking. Just take some. Just go get some now. Go get them. But yeah, it's all. I'm sorry, man. McDonald's is actually kind of expensive up. Yeah, that's right. You're up north. You're up there at the Hoosiers, eh? Up there with the Hoosiers, eh? How's it doing in Mooseville, eh? They're so friendly up there. Eats Bitcoin, yum, nom Bitcoin. Yes, that's what we gotta do. We gotta again. Going back to Hungry Hippos, man. You gotta play Hungry Hippos with Bitcoin. And don't forget to share those orange pills with your friends and family. You need some of these in your life, man. They taste awesome. They're orange, and they taste orange, and they're financial freedom in a little pill form. So don't forget to inspire your friends and family and loved ones to get some Bitcoin. As we're gonna go into why Bitcoin is so valuable right now, and such a great opportunity. And some of the final moments in its lifetime where it's going to be possible to get to this 1 Bitcoin status or 0.1 status or 0.01 status, because it's going to be harder to get to those levels in the very near future. As we get down into the metrics, let's dive into it as we do every single day. Let's go. This is, of course, Kimba, bringing you the live heat map every day for free. Kimba the White Snow Line, for those who know, anime reference, for those who know. And yeah, it looks like, we're starting to have a little bit of a comeback tonight, although the Bears are not sleeping. They're not sleeping, man. They're out. Bears are back out and full force, and they're protecting these levels tonight. Now, they were pretty much gone last night. They were non-existent as we were fighting these key levels, basically back and forth. Are we going to get liquidated even further? Shorts or longs, Bears versus Bulls. And here we are, just kind of stalemate, pushing the Bears back into the evening hours. We'll see what happens in Japan's Open here in about an hour. All right, moving on. Oh, man. Why won't they tell you the truth? According to the U.S. debt clock. Yeah, the Fed dollar is the biggest Ponzi scheme in world history. It's funny that they keep updating the site with these hidden messages if you're on the site long enough. But yeah. Of course, U.S. national debt sitting at $35,286 billion. Don't you forget, guys, that $286 billion was all just printed within the last month. Let that sink in. That's more than a quarter of a trillion dollars printed by the U.S. government in just August alone. It's insane. All right, moving on. Fear and Greed index sending stocks back into neutral. Sending stocks back to neutral, sitting at 53. Updating that, yet still 53. And the U.S. Crypto Fear and Greed index as well into fear. Are we in near fear? Extreme fear? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oh, you know what that means. At the end of our key indicators, you know what that means. You know it. U.S. dollar still holding on to 100. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. Tried find this once to send it back into back to the normal accumulations of treasury bills. Just buying and sitting on the dollar. I don't know. They haven't woken up yet. This time they'll take time. The banks are opening up more and more every single day to Bitcoin, and we're going to cover that as well. Some big news overseas. All right. What's also the crypto bubbles today? On the day, everything's green. Everything's looking pretty good. Look at this, guys. I mean, pretty much all your favorite projects are up today. There's a few. I'm just going to name a few that aren't. They're down. Sell the news event, of course, on Polygon. Polygon, right? Polygon. Pool now. Matic now changed the pool. The ticker has had its new upgrade. And so we have a sell the news event on Polygon. There isn't too much left to sell, to be honest. It's still less than 50 cents. It's a great time to be buying some of this as well, because I believe in Polygon. Did very well last bull run, and I think it's still going to continue on. What else we got? We got Toncoin. Again, I'm just going to shout out to the ones that are still kind of down. Toncoin still selling off, as of course Pavel is getting kind of rammed through the ringer, so to speak. We do have, of course, we have two tickers up now for Polygon. We have Matic and Polygon still up there with the same amount, the same percentile difference down. That's interesting to see. We're going to dive into that here also tonight. What else we got? That's all I can see that's really really worthwhile calling out. On the hour, things are just kind of slipping back into the red again as the other side of the world markets open. All right, continuing on. My favorite indicator. I say every single night. Oh, God, Mondo Cat and the Coffin Coin, the Pop Cat. I don't know, Mondo. I don't know. Choose the bear. Choose the bear. Do drugs. What are you talking about? Mondo, you have just lost it tonight. You have absolutely lost it. I thought I was crazy. I'm pretty crazy. But you've officially lost it this evening. Oh, God. But yeah, my favorite indicator, of course, is how many Bitcoin are left on all exchanges. This number does not seem to go back up, right? This is all we have left to share with the rest of the world as we zoom in today to a 2.38 million still remaining for all users to buy. Again, only producing 450 per day by PopCat according to Mondo Cat. Are you really invested in PopCat, Mondo? Is that something you're really invested in? That's what I want to know. I didn't know you were into the memes. The memes, man. The memes. Oh, man, the memes. They never end. They never end, those memes. Those damn memes. What is going on tonight with our screen in the back? There we go. I like things to work. There we go. All right. So, yeah, nothing really changed here. It's been a while. And we're live. And, yeah, it's been a while since we've taken a look at other exchanges, specifically how many Bitcoin are left on Coinbase. How many? Well, I'll tell you right now. Less and less. Continuing this staircase downward on the amount of Bitcoin left on exchanges for Coinbase is only 823K. That's it. 823,000 left for the U.S. market to basically buy. It's considering, Coinbase is the number one in the U.S. markets. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net. We're just going to take a look and see if they've updated this. I have to change this source eventually. Yeah, they still haven't updated this. I think this website is pretty much done. So, August 30th, we did get an update on that at least, which still only sends us back to the beginning of this week. And it's still sitting at 357K. They have more than that now. I think they have close to 360,000 Bitcoin on their holdings, right? Accumulated Bitcoin for BlackRock. And Fidelity sitting at 175. ARK shares still under 50K. And Grayscale still 225,000 Bitcoin. All right, moving on. Top 10 crypto assets in the world. Cardano about ready to flip Toncoin for number 10. As it just had its latest upgrade launch. We're going to go into that too in the news as well. But yeah, it looks like that flipped. It's really close to flipping, man. We're within $40,000. Wait, no, that's not right. We're within $100 million. Okay, that makes more sense there. Yeah, $100 million till we flip Toncoin. Avalanche, of course, then is a little bit behind on 12th. And thank God we're pushing some of these memes out. We got Sheep down at 13. Sorry, guys, if you're into the dog coins. Dogecoin, of course, still sitting at number 8. And, of course, our honorable mention goes out to Jasmine, sitting at 63, up almost 10 positions on the day. Almost. It was at 70 just the other day. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin's still holding on to that 1.147 trillion in number 10 slot. As we continue to build a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. We'll throw our Meta, Facebook for a loop again, and then we'll go for the silver again. We'll go for the silver, and then we'll go for the gold. Much later in the cycle, or possibly next cycle. And look at that, guys. There we are. We're still there in the Bitcoin fire sale. Oh no, I'm losing money, man. I'm losing money. I did sear this one a while back. We teased this one a little bit. I forget what show that was. We were touching the butt of the fire sale. I guess we'll finish this Benny off tonight because you know what? I'm sorry, Benny. I'm sorry. But, I got to do it. Every day we're on a fire sale, we're going to be burning $100. That's it. Every damn day. Let's go. Let's go. That one didn't really last. I got the fan on tonight. There we go. There's a Benny burn. There's a Benny burn right there. Oh, yes. Benny, bye-bye. Oh, my God.
Stupid. What are you, stupid?
Okay. We made Benny blush a little bit. He blushed a little. He's happy. He's still happy. He's still all there, actually. I've been actually saving what's left of these guys. I hate to trash them, but I've got kind of a collage is going on now. The bank won't take them anymore. They won't take them anymore. Mondo says, I didn't see that Popcat until today on my stream. Oh, on the top 100? Popcat's on the top 100? What? We got to go back to that. But yeah, just so you guys know, buy Bitcoin, right? Fire sale. I shouldn't be any more clear than that. It's pretty simple. Bitcoin's on fire sale status right now. You should be buying. The only thing left to be buying at this point is the Bitcoin is dead indicator, which will send us back down to 44K, I think. So yeah, 44K. I don't think it's happening. I think as far as we go down in terms of numbers, I think we're probably going to touch at the least, maybe, I don't know, maybe 50, 45, 49. My sights are still kind of there, but I really, you know how tempting it is to be buying at these levels? I mean, it's so tempting. Especially for anyone who hasn't accumulated one Bitcoin yet, or a tenth of a Bitcoin, or a percentage of a Bitcoin, right? Again, this is going to be your generational wealth sitting on fire right now. It's sitting on fire right now. All right. Let's go back real quick to the Bitcoin bubbles. I can't believe Top Cat's on here. I just want to check this for Mondo. Oh God, all the dog coins are back in the top 100. Looks like they're still all there. I don't see Top Cat though. I don't know what you're talking about, Mondo. God. Popcat, not Top Cat. Popcat. Yeah, it is 99. It's here somewhere. That damn coin, down there in the corner. Wow. Yep, Popcat's there. What's there to say? It's a meme coin. It's a meme coin. And it just barely hit top 100, which surprised me because I did not see it there before. Mondo caught it. All right, let's get into some of the news tonight, guys. Donald Trump's crypto project says mission to spread U.S. peg stablecoins throughout the world. That's its mission. We're going to quickly dive through this real quick and move on. I don't know how I feel about this. But that's why we're here. We're here to learn more about it and to spread the word. So according to Donald Trump, our mission is crystal clear. Make crypto in America great again by driving the mass adoption of stablecoins and decentralized finance. We believe that DeFi is the future, and we're committed to making it accessible for everyone and secure for everyone. DeFi, it's interesting they say we believe that DeFi is the future, especially for America, and by making crypto in America great again, because DeFi does not inherently support the dollar, right? So, just to make that very clear, it's decentralized finance. Does not include the dollar. But anyway, according to the World Liberty Financial, stablecoins are the crux of the DeFi, and it's a goal to ensure the US dollar pegged stablecoin crypto assets remain the global sentiment layer for DeFi protocols for the foreseeable future. By spreading the US pegged stablecoins around the world, we ensure the US dollar's dominance continues, securing America's financial leadership and influence of the global stage. Again, I don't see DeFi being included in the dollar's plan of survival, but that's what they're trying to push here. World Liberty Financial says it's working closely with cybersecurity experts and DeFi lending platform Aave to create its vision. Trump and his team, as initially announced, has launched the Defiant Ones last month as a means of competing with banks and helping those defranchised by them. As stated by Trump at the time, for too long, the average American has been squeezed by the big banks and financial elites. It's time we take a stand together. Yeah, that's what Trump said. Yesterday, reported the X accounts of Laura and Tiffany Trump were breached by hackers who then made Trump's referencing to the World Liberty Financial and posting links to crypto scams. Terrific. It continues. You know what else was? I almost forgot about this. I'm not sure if you guys remember Grimace from McDonald's, but there was a crypto scam on McDonald's as their X account got hacked as well. I can't make this stuff up. I love this space so much. So goddamn much. But yeah, McDonald's hack unveiled as a $700 million crypto Grimace coin meme token crypto stunt. It was not an official launch by McDonald's. Yeah, I found out about this today. I was like, oh my God, Grimace! My guy, dude, you scamming people, bro. But yeah, hackers take over Mickey D's Instagram and successfully, take around $20 million before plummeting the project below $1 million. The financial feed citing data from the Pump.Fun, a meme coin creator website on the Solana platform. Of course, on Solana, where all the memes are made, at least here in 2024. The McDonald's experiment on Solana, the hackers posted an IG account for just 1:30 a.m. as seen as a personal screenshot provided by the Cyber News research team. They thank you for, and then they left this as well. Look at this calling card they left at the very end of this hack. They actually went out there and actually posted this. McDonald's Insta profile 1 point read, "Thank you for the $700,000 in Solana," most likely referencing to the hacker's ability to cash in on the manipulated Grimace meme stock rally. Poor Grimace, man. He's being targeted on all these. Oh, that's terrible. I love Grimace. Back when I was a kid, Grimace was the shit, man. I don't know if you guys remember any of those old McDonald's movies back in the day. Oh, the video games back in the day, man. Of course, being an otaku. I was obsessed with that sort of stuff back in the day when I was a kid. Bitcoin's hash rate nears all-time peak despite difficulty bump and revenue losses. Despite the bump in mining difficulty and drop in hash rate price, Bitcoin's total hash rate is still on the rise. In fact, on Wednesday, just 12 exahash per second away from reaching its peak of 677 exahashes, which was record on July of 25th. That's insane. And again, I talk about this. Bitcoin is severely undervalued, severely underpriced, because there's only 2.4, it's 2.3, even less than that, 2.38 million Bitcoins left across all exchanges for 8 billion people to fight over. And the price right now is less than it was when the Bitcoin price was 73K, and there was more Bitcoin on exchanges. What does that tell you guys? Pretty damn clear, right? Don't be stupid!
What are you, stupid?
Alright, tell him, Oscar, don't be stupid. Bitcoin's price has dipped to 1.5% over the past week, even after a brief uptick on September 4th. At the same time, miners are still facing low earnings with the current value of 1 petahash per second of output per day sitting at 41.69. However, a significant improvement over August 5th when the price per petahash was per day 16.51% lower, coming in at 35.78 per petahash. Oh my God. It's insane, guys. We keep making record numbers all the time. I keep talking about this, but we keep sending the price lower. For whatever reason, we keep selling and trading this asset. It's insane. All right, moving on. Spreading the USD Pegasus stablecoins Trump-backed DeFi project reveals transformative plans. What are those plans? World Liberty Financial Defense, Mission on Security after Finance. We still have more and more of these. There's so many of these articles out there, guys. I just don't know. I'm not going to read this one, but we did just kind of go over briefly what they mentioned on this. However, despite the ambition, skepticism persists. There's a number of people who believe that the project may fall prey to hackers and some of the WLF, yada yada. I don't know, man. I still don't know how I feel about it. And again, I don't feel like the dollar should be relevant or stablecoin should be relevant in DeFi. It's DeFi. What do you need the dollar for? Anyway, China and South Africa boost BRICS ties. Key outcomes from Xi Jinping's meeting with Ramaphosa. South Africa and China committed to deepening cooperation with BRICS framework during the South African president. Cyril Ramaphosa second state visit to China, where he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping. The leaders emphasized the importance of expanding BRICS and enhancing the economic coordination to support sustainable development. As we just covered how Turkey just joined BRICS. Was it yesterday or the day before? Like, come on, the writing's on the wall. It's right there. The rest of the world is jumping in on an alternate currency, right? And we're waiting for them to basically, I think Iran is in charge of that right now, creating a new stable coin for them to use over there. It's going to be interesting. According to the joint statement between the People's Republic of China and the Republic of South Africa on the occasion of second state visit to China by President Ramaphosa, held on, it was yesterday. During discussions of Beijing, President Xi Jinping, I can't remember how to pronounce his name. They highlighted the recent expansion of BRICS, describing it as a historical development. They reiterated the commitment of using BRICS as a platform to foster economic cooperation. Yeah, guys, if you're not familiar with BRICS, of course, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq. I don't think Iraq's joined yet. Now Turkey. There's a whole bunch of other, countries joining as well. But yeah, this is their time to shine. And of course, BRICS was created in 2008 when also Bitcoin was created in 2008. After the aftermath of the financial crisis we had made here in the United States, with all the big banks spending all the big money, centralized fiat nightmare that was. But yeah, that's why this exists today. Both sides agree to continue strengthening coordination and collaboration under the BRICS mechanism and work for more practical outcomes cooperation for an expanded BRICS. So yeah, they're also gonna basically bring the rest of the continent to their knees and join BRICS, probably. I think even Egypt is part of that, if you're talking about Africa as well. That's part of Africa. Don't forget. There's a ton of countries now associated with BRICS. Anywho, here we go, guys. This is the big one. FBI. If you haven't heard this yet, FBI warns of North Korea hackers targeting U.S. Bitcoin and crypto ETFs. Guys, come on! It's happening. So much of this is going to be the normal when it comes to the news. And we can't be fading this, because when AI takes over? Oh, you know where we go with this. When AI takes over, it's going to be more of this. They're going to be doing these hacks on the fly, naturally. It's going to be auto-generated. They're going to have in and outs. They're going to even socially hack by themselves when AI really takes off. It's going to be insane. We're not going to be able to put the genie back in the bottle. This is it, guys. That's why. This is, of course, our Dystopia Future segment, where I tell you, your job is, of course, going to be replaced. I don't care what you do, especially like me, right? Put a smile on? I don't know. Put a frown on. I can't flip this upside down. Because they're coming for your job. Prepare for today, guys. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, or a fast food worker like me, customer service reps of all kinds are going to be replaced by AI first. And robots, of course, are coming for those jobs as well. Don't you forget, we talked about it the other day. Tesla has already come out and said that they're closer to releasing the Tesla robots than even the smart self-driving taxis at this point. That's insane. Who thought we were going to get AI robots versus self-driving cars first? Insane. So yeah, don't you forget, and of course your friends and romantic loved ones especially are going to be replaced as well. Those sex robots are coming. They're not stopping. And we actually have someone on here that's endorsing them. That is, of course, Arthur Hayes. We're going to get to him in a minute. I think he's invested into one of those sleazy sex robot companies. Anyway, Switzerland's fourth largest bank, ZKB, launches crypto services. This is crazy, guys. More and more of these banks are jumping in every single day. Why? Because the banks are slipping, man. Have you ever seen that chart? I don't have it to pull up tonight, but if you guys look it up, those charts out there, the banks are slowly declining since the 80s. There are less and less banks out there, right? That's why JP Morgan's just gobbles them all up when they go out of business. Same thing with Bank of America here in the United States, because there aren't that many left, and the ones that survive are just the big banks. And they have to survive, and crypto is the only way for them to survive. Because this Web3 economy is going to be intense for everyone. Zurich Cantonal Bank, I can't even pronounce that. Cantonal Bank, Switzerland's fourth largest bank, has launched the crypto trading and custody services, expanding its financial offerings. Zurich Cantonal Bank, Switzerland's fourth largest bank, has officially entered the crypto market, offering its clients the ability to trade and store Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's right, the two number one and number two in all crypto assets. In the September 4th press release, today, the bank said that the new offerings are integrated into its existing digital platforms, including ZKB e-banking and ZKB mobile banking. The bank has partnered with Crypto Finance AG, a subsidiary of Deutsche Börse Group, to execute crypto trades as well. I think... Now that reminds me, I think Deutsche Bank also is already jumped into this as well, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. River, hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, man. As we're diving into all this crazy news every single day. This is nuts. You might as well also, like Swiss Central Bank, sees no need for public CBDC as risks outweigh benefits. The latest news is a continuation of ZKB's latest efforts to foray into the crypto market. As its recent years, the bank explored blockchain technology extensively, including its participation in the issuance of world's first digital bond on the 6th digital exchange on 2021. So this is what I keep saying every single time we talk about these big banks, right? Kathy Wood said it best at the beginning of the year. We've been covering it all year. She said, what'd she say? ETFs are going to launch first. Then it's going to be about 3 to 6 months. Maybe even 9. Then the rest of the banks are going to figure out the winners, and they're going to jump on in. They're not going to stop and sit in the sidelines forever. They're picking out the winners, and the winners, of course, right now are BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, and, of course, Fidelity's product as well. Grayscale, for those who know, is the longest in the space, but they're jumping onto some of these legacy asset holders first, it seems like. Anyway. So, yeah, it seems like ZKB's initiative comes to aid a broader expansion of the crypto services among the Swiss financial institutions. In late June, crypto bank-friendly Signum, based in Zurich, also extended its business into business services over the 20 entities, including Post Finance, Zuger KB, and I can't pronounce all these. Luzmerk KB, allowing a significant portion of the Swiss population to access crypto markets. What did Obama say? You remember what Obama said about Bitcoin? It's like having a Swiss bank in your pocket, right? When talking about holding on to a ledger or a treasure or some sort of cold storage solution. That's what this is, man. And now the Swiss banks already figured it out, and they're jumping in. They're jumping in because they want to be in there first. Because they hold most of them. I mean, everyone knows about the Swiss bank accounts. Everyone knows about that old meme, right? Cardano. If you guys are fans of Cardano, they just launched the Chain hard fork today. It goes live, introducing on-chain governance. Here it is. Here it is. Finally, it's here. If you guys hold some Cardano, don't forget Polygon as well. There's making moves today. These are the coins right now that are also dumping because of the news. But that's how it is. That's always how it is in our space. Got to buy the rumor, sell the news. So Cardano is the latest in a string of crypto projects to transition to a more decentralized structure. The changes bring Cardano further into line with blockchain's industry's decentralized ethos, but it may also be used as a way to ward off securities regulators by bestowing ADA with extra utility. Despite being ranked as the 28th largest in the blockchain by DeFi Llama, Cardano has consistently drawn attention from the crypto world, not least because of Hutchinson's colorful personality and his beard. Don't forget about his beard. It's very important. And routine outspokenness. As he also talks and calls out, he's kind of a whistleblower in our space as well. He originally created the Ethereum blockchain in 2014 alongside co-founders like Vitalik Buterin, but he also quickly moved on from that project to build a rival in Cardano. Hard forks significantly update, render old versions of blockchain obsolete, and are critical of the part of blockchain's evolution. The Chain hard fork is no exception, with its implementation spread across 2 phases. The first phase, already live, introduces the Interim Constitutional Committee to temporarily oversee Cardano's governance. The phase is designed to be cautious, limiting the committee's power to make changes to the blockchain's code while the rest of the ecosystem's governance model takes shape. That's right, you can vote as a Cardano user. The second phase is expected to happen in 90 days with fully empower the new governance bodies. Once everyone is on board with a well-informed, they will be ready to actively participate in governance, said Giorgio Zanietti, CTO of Cardano Foundation, in the interview with CoinDesk. The upgrade is a pivotal milestone in Cardano's roadmap, making the beginning of the Voltaire era a phase focused on achieving the decentralization that has been in the works since Cardano's inception. Damn, dude, it's finally here. I would say that is the biggest event in Cardano's history, and it really makes us different from many other blockchains. Zanetti told CoinDesk, I think we are at the largest layer 1 with an on-chain governance system built in. There are some smaller players like Tezos and Polkadot who have already have on-chain governance, but if there was a leaderboard with real decentralized layer 1s, we would be number 1, according to Zanetti. And, of course, Cardano. So pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff. Again, Cardano moves slow. It's a turtle, but I mean, there's big things coming. We also talked about, of course, Cardano governing Argentina and their voting system in the future, possibly, as well as settling payments in their nation as well. I think XRP is also looking at doing that too. If you bought Bored Apes, this is fun. Again, going back to my NFTs are dead, question mark, exclamation, question mark, from yesterday. So yeah, are NFTs dead, guys? Well, according to cryptonews.net and decrypto.co, if you bought Bored Apes before at its peak of 2021, probably, you've lost 93% of your investment. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. But look at that cool ape, man. That's a cool Bored Ape. But yeah, the prices of Bored Ape Yacht Club's NFTs once rivaled those of Ferris fresh off the assembly line. Nowadays, the JPEGs cost as much as your average used car. Oof. What's that, 10 grand? 12 grand. When the digital assets boomed in 2021 and 2022, the Bored Ape Yacht Club represented NFT's potential as an emerging asset class, mixing community and art. And crypto apes were landed as digital success icons, symbols, status symbols, man. Some of those damn Bored Apes, man, were going for millions. It was insane back in 2021. But again, the reason why is because no one could offload their crypto without getting taxed out the wazoo in 2021 when they made all that money. When ETH went from, what was it, $100 to $2-3 grand? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people making tons of money and wanted to blow it somewhere, and that's where it was. And that's kind of where I'm standing on this. But yeah, too bad. It's so sad. Sorry, apes. Maybe next time. Maybe next time in 2025. We will see you soon. Yeah, so let's move on. Breaking. Xingpeng Zhao. CZ, guys. CZ, he's out. But, if you guys don't know, CEO of Binance. He's allegedly suspended from the company for life, according to BitcoinSystem.com. Systemi.com. According to the breaking claim, the former legendary CEO of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, CZ, Xingpeng Zhao, who's currently in the prison for the United States. I guess, yeah, I thought he was let go. I guess maybe he's in the move. He's being moved. This came out an hour ago, guys. It's not even out yet, apparently. However, it became clear that the coming days, whether Changpeng Zhao would truly leave the company or whether the development would be formally taking place with the scope of the compliance of the U.S. This is not investment advice, but it seems like he is not going to be part of the company anymore. Interesting. Well, yeah, the new CEO has confirmed that information. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. So too bad for CZ, man. But he's made his money. He's like one of the richest guys in crypto. This is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Of course. Kamala Harris allegedly started taking cryptocurrency donations and could be a turning point. Question mark? Technically, from what I've heard, it's not, but we're going to dive into it. Coinbase Chief Financial Officer Leslie Haas announced today that the U.S. Vice President and Democratic presidential candidate for 2024, Kamala Harris, is using the company's commerce platform to accept crypto donations for her campaign. I think we're going to go into that. I think I have another article. It's probably pointing to the opposite of that. The announcement follows reports that, the disclosure came during a discussion with Citigroup's payments director, Peter Christensen, at the 2024 Global TMT Conference in New York. According to the recording viewed by Fortune, the announcement follows the reports in August. The Coinbase was in talks with Harris' campaign, although Harris' team has yet to respond to the request to the comment, leaving questions about the scope of her collaboration. Historically, the Democratic Party under the President Joe Biden has been less open to crypto, yes, and the entire party less open to crypto than the Republicans. However, recent lobbying efforts suggest that the potential shift is in its stance. Haas noted that the Harris accepting crypto donations represents a significant development, saying she's currently using Coinbase Commerce to accept crypto for her new campaign. So there's some news out about that aren't entirely true. So despite Haas's claims, advocacy group Crypto for Harris has stated that it's not aware of any official crypto integration with Harris campaign. Okay, thank God they're going into it. Harris official fundraising website does not currently display any crypto donation options. In June, Future Forward, a super PAC, announced that it has raised $50 million to support Harris, but no details were provided about crypto involvement. Yeah, I mean, the last thing we heard about her involvement in crypto was when she reached out to Bitcoin Nashville to participate, but she was only going to be able to participate through a video conference, and they did not accept that as a plausible form of communication, so they did not allow her to participate. She has to reach out, right? Not even her, just the Democratic Party in general, as a whole, has to, because if they don't, that's the end of their funding for the largest new emerging market. This asset class is going to be insane. And they don't want to be left behind because we know about Nancy Pelosi's the best trader on earth. Wait until she gets in crypto, guys. Oh, my God. She's not directly accepting crypto donations. APAC is. That's what Coinbase says. Alrighty. Polygon, right? So what's going on with Polygon? We already went over Cardano's hard fork. It launched today, and now we got Polygon's upgrade to Pol. And how is the upgrade going, right? What changes and what's next? Here we go. Polygon has taken a key step towards its aggregated chain vision. The initial plans with Matic to Pol upgrade will offer limited functionality. The developers tip Pol to eventually evolve into a hyper-productive token. Over the past year, Polygon Labs developers and Epinus Polygon Network have e-post plans. Really? You have to be so edgy on these words, man. E-post plans to infinitely scale Ethereum through an aggregated chain architecture that was horizontally connected as many chains as possible on top of the leading layer 1. As part of this new roadmap, developers have announced plans to several massive changes to the network, including the upgrading to the ecosystem native token Matic to Pol. A year after announcing its upgrade is now live, and what changes does Pol bring to Polygon? A new gas staking and token and inflation. After weeks of anticipation, I don't know. I don't like how that sounds. The Matic to Pol upgrade has gone live as of the time of writing on Wednesday, September 4th. Following the recent Pol is set to become a new gas and staking token for Polygon POS chain, and that's the point of sales. This means that transaction fees on Polygon point of sales chain will now be charged to Pol, not Matic. And in the same time, staking rewards on the network will now be paid out in Pol. Cool. That's pretty cool. It's official and that Pol is live. Yep. And what happens is starting today, every transaction on Polygon POS uses the hyperproductive token as the native gas and staking token. Pol is now live. Beyond the name change, Pol also comes with an entirely new tokenomics model, while Matic has a fixed supply of 10 billion tokens that have been gradually reduced through a burn mechanism. Pol is inflationary. That sucks. Pol's supply matches the Matic 1-to-1, but will grow at a rate of 2% annually. What does that sound like, guys? With an option of community members to adjust the rate of in the future. But I mean, but Ethereum seems to be inflationary. I just don't get it. While this new tokenomics may rub some off the wrong way, Polygon's developers maintain that its inflation is necessary for the network's stability and development and growth. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Per the new tokenomics, 1% of the annual token emission will be dedicated to the validator rewards, while the remaining 1% will be sent to the community treasury fund for Polygon development efforts into the future, ecosystem grants, and adoption initiatives. These utility and changes, however, were only the beginning. Polygon Labs has explained that the recent Matic to Pol upgrade is only in phase 1, hyperproductive token. According to the developers, the end goal for Pol has for it to become a hyperproductive token for users. This phase entails earning multiple rewards across several blockchains within Polygon's aggregated network. This functionality is stated to go live sometime in 2025 when the planned staking hub for the aggregated blockchain network goes live for Polygon. At the same time, Pol will serve as a network security services like sequencing and ZK-proof generation. Despite the excitement surrounding the recent Matic to Pol upgrade, Pol is trading around 38 cents. 38 cents! That reminds me of Pol, as the Cardano. It's trading at Cardano levels now, guys. Oh my god. Price level per CoinMarketCap data. At the time of writing, representing 6% decline in the past 24 hours. The decline comes as uncertain macroeconomic conditions have put downward pressure on the risk markets. Alrighty. Alright. So yeah, that's what's going on with Polygon as it transitioned from Matic to Pol. Still don't know how I feel about all this nonsense on inflationary measures, but that's what Ethereum generally has said in the past, and now Polygon as well, that the inflationary measures are there to protect its future and scalability for all new upcoming projects. See how that goes in the future. We'll see. All right. Moving on. Bitfinex says sell the news. Reaction to the rate cuts could push markets down in September. We covered this yesterday, but I wanted to put it here as a reminder because I still feel like we're going to get that sell-off, right? We're going to get that flash crash into Bitcoin. I can pull the chart up real quick. This is what we drew yesterday. We're going to go back into this as well. Again, we're going to be trading sideways pretty much here this entire week until next week when we get the Fed rate decision. Unless some crazy macro environmental, the thing happens that kind of question mark us up or down. But yeah, so I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to get that buy the news, sell the news event. But you know what we've always said before? What a lot of people have said in the past, when everyone's thinking the same thing, usually what happens is the opposite, right? Now everyone's talking about how we have an entire week to prep for this. And so many news articles are covering it. This whole idea, this notion that we're going to sell off as soon as the Fed rate cut decision happens, right? I feel like we're going to do the opposite. If everyone's expecting a crash, we'll probably get a pump. So I wanted to throw that out there. I mean, we've done this so many times where you think something's going to happen and you're stuck on that narrative. You're stuck on that narrative, and then the complete opposite happens. Think back to the Ethereum ETF launch. Think back to the Bitcoin ETF launch, right? We were trading sideways for a week or 2 weeks after the ETF launch for Bitcoin, and then until we pumped. But yeah, no one was expecting a drop right away, and it kind of sent the entire market quite unsure. But as soon as we get that drop, right, we're going to get a huge sell-off. Like, we won't believe the pump is going to be extremely doubled or tripled in the opposite direction. We're going to pump. That's just my personal opinion. What I think is going to happen with Bitcoin, unless some crazy macro condition arises. So I just wanted to bring that up to remind myself to go over that narrative that's been developing in my brain. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Moving on into that, Fed rate cut not going as planned as capital rotates to obscure trades instead of Bitcoin, says Arthur Hayes. Again, we covered Arthur Hayes in the past. He's the one I was talking about who's also invested into the crazy new 6 Android robots or whatever. I don't know what even company that is, but he said previously in the past. I did have to allude to that because that's crazy. Arthur Hayes is nuts. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes has said many times he's identified a reason why Bitcoin is not rallying despite a looming Fed rate cut. He's the most flip-floppy in our space, I would tell you. Late last month, Fed Jerome Powell hinted at upcoming rate cuts or in the speech at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium. Jackson Hole. I get giddy every time I hear that. It's so silly. That place. The speech ignited rallies in crypto equities and sending Bitcoin as high as 65,000 before losing momentum. When the Fed rate slashes yields on Treasury decline with Austin triggers the movement. The capital risk on assets such as stocks and crypto could potentially offer greater returns. But with the Bitcoin currently trading below 60K, Hayes says the crypto rotation is not going as planned. He says, since Jay Powell announced September rate cuts at Jackson Hole, Bitcoin is down 10%. Why? I thought rate cuts were going to be good for risk-on assets. Hayes sheds light on why he thinks Bitcoin is correcting despite potential Fed pivot. RRP pays 5.3%. No T-bill under 1 year of maturity pays more. MMF, money maker funds, will move money from T-bills. RRP. Since Jackson Hole speech, RRP up to $120 billion. According to Arthur Hayes, as soon as the RRP started rising, the tune of 120 billion, Bitcoin swooned. A rising RRP sterilizes money as it sits inert on the Fed's balance sheet, unable to be re-leveraged within the global financial system. The global veteran warns that Bitcoin could either tumble until the Fed officially cuts rates. Assuming the Fed doesn't cut rates before September meeting, I expect the T-bill yields to stay firmly below those of the RRP, such as RRP balances should continue to rise, and Bitcoin at best will chop around these levels, at worst slowly leak towards 50K. Kind of what I've been talking about. It's kind of what I've been talking about. I got it drawn up. we did this goofy little thing yesterday. But yeah, as of time of writing, Bitcoin is trading 56K 7, down nearly 5% on the day. We did touch nearly what was it, 59K today. Anywho, so that's what's going on. Let's check on the normies tonight. Looks like Michael Saylor's going back to my job. Damn it, Michael Saylor. We're all on Team Bitcoin, he says. That's right, we're all on Team Bitcoin. God damn it, Saylor. Definitely got to retweet that one. That's great. Epic, thank you for sorting my career. Bitcoin, Terra Luna crash, Bitcoin. Oh my God, you guys remember the Terra Luna crash? I do. That was my first, one of the few things I ever lost money on. $200 I lost on Terra Luna. Nothing too crazy. People will have 800,000 in Bitcoin, but still live like this. Yeah, dude, I'm on my way out like that right now. I am constantly thinking about my future plans and selling off everything I own. Bitcoin 2024. What? Oh my God, that's terrific. Oh, you thought. Yep, 52K immediately. Damn it! Breaking. Japan to drop maximum rate on Bitcoin. That's what we talked about this yesterday. Taking its crypto tax rate down from 55% to 20%. It shouldn't be 55%. That's insanity. Insane. We're not even at 55%. We're nowhere near that. We're at 25% here in the United States if you hold the asset for at least 1 year, right? On average, depending on your state. It's a little different per state. But 20%, oh my God, it would be a dream if we get even lower than that. I think if Trump becomes president, we could potentially get lower than that. We'll see. We need to invite people to play in our space. Come to America. Build on blockchain. Come on. Just Jesus, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? If Bitcoin prices fall or rise, you feel nothing, right? You are with Zen, right? You have Zen. I have reached Bitcoin Nirvana. This is his first day on Bitcoin. Smoking a cigarette. 3 years later in Bitcoin, you are a monk. You are ascended God level status. All right. Yeah, pretty much. All right, so that's what's going on with the normies and the memes. Thankfully, we got some positive memes today, some fun memes today. Man, it's been kind of dark later out in X-Land. Twitter land. Georgia shooting, of course, is topping the charts today on the Normie searching 8 hours ago that occurred. Yeah, man, it sucks. And another shooting here in the United States, whether you feel it's a false flag operation or just the rising tension here in the United States. And we're at unprecedented levels either way. Whether you believe this is really happening, you live in a simulation or not, I guess it's not good. Not good. It sucks. Minecraft movie. Apparently, there's a movie trailer that dropped for Minecraft. Coincidence that there's a Georgia shooting today? I don't know. Video games incites violence. That's how it used to be, right? Dancing with the Stars. I don't know, normies. At least they're not searching as much sports today. National parks. Interesting. Is that factional reserve on national parks, right? Blockchain, of course. Larry Fink wants to push people to purchase portions of national parks. Question mark. I don't think that's related to crypto, but I gotta go there. It's my brain. Jessica Pegula, IDK. Devin Bachelet, IDK. Normie stuff. Travis Kelce, IDK. I guess it's a football player. The Taylor Swift. I shouldn't even know this. It's nonsense. Sparks versus Fever. Raul Antine. Liz Cheney. Really? Liz Cheney? Oh boy. I guess she endorsed Kamala Harris. I don't know. Dancing with the Stars. Tim Walz family. Oh boy. Endorses Trump. Tim Walz's family endorses Trump? What? Tim Walz? Isn't that Kamala's vice president pick? What the heck? September Social Security's payments. What? Are they screwing with Social Security now? I don't know. It's weird that would come up. Tim Pool, Joker 2, Cater. Isn't Joker 2? Lady Gaga's playing. This is kind of nuts. Lady Gaga. I shouldn't even know this stuff either, but Lady Gaga's playing Harley Quinn, I think. Indiana Fever. I don't know. There's a fever going on. No, that's sports. Damn it. It's sports. Women's sports too, I think. Brace, IDK, Space Marine 2. I guess that's a video game I'm not too familiar with. Katy Perry. What? Why? More Jack Draper. Tennis. Beyonce birthday. Yeah, just a lot of normal stuff. That's what we're looking at. We're following the normies, follow the money. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. It hurts my brain, but that's what we do. Get it out of my head. All right. Interest over time for Bitcoin still going flat. Nothing to see here. That's pretty much it, guys. All right. And what's going on with Bitcoin tonight, this evening? Let's pull up the heat map real quick. Get into a little bit of that. See what's going on. If anything changed, we're right on target for 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when Japan starts trading. Right. So we're going to see some volatility here in a minute. So we're going to pull this up. See what's going on. The heat map, of course, brought to you by Kim, by the White Snow Lion. Anime reference for those who know. Looks like it's kind of flat. Looks like the bears are kind of losing ground at 58. Once we hit 58.2, that's pretty much nothing until about 58.5. We just kind of have to wait a little bit to push right through that. I don't think it's going to take too long in the morning hours. Let's take a look at the chart and see. Is there anything else we're looking at fighting here? It's getting pretty tight in these ranges. It looks a little more bearish than bullish, of course, on the pendant. Of course, looking a little bit more descending than ascending. Trying to hold these 58.8 level that we've been fighting to hold for the last few days. Of course, we fell down into this ditch today, and we came right back up. That was after the sell-off that I predicted. That was the crazy stuff. But then I got this inverse thing that happened yesterday. That was fun, too. So going into the evening hours, we already kind of have our weekly plan set, right? I know it's kind of in jest, but this is, again, I feel like we're just going to be trading sideways in these levels, somewhere between below 60K and 55, maybe? I mean, we haven't touched that low yet, but look how low we got today. We basically did touch near 55.5. Pretty strong, 55.5. I would say, argue and say that we could catch even lower. Maybe this 55 is solid. That's what I kind of drew here originally for the Fed meeting initial reaction, because that's what the market does. It's possible we could just sell off again, falling into that sell the news event. But I think we're going to pump shortly after, whether that's the day after, the evening after. It's a Wednesday, so there's going to be a trading session the following day. I think it's going to pump either way. So that's what I'm expecting to happen for Bitcoin. If you back test this a little bit, I actually looked at the chart. I zoomed out a little bit this afternoon, looked at the chart. It did look like, again, we were still on track for putting a new higher high, as we still have only hit a new higher low if you go back to at least a month ago. So if you go back to, here's 8.8, right? And here we go, 8.15. We still have a little bit of a, we can go back here. I think it was 8.7, right? So we had a lower low back here. And we're still on track. If you take that into consideration, we're still bullish, right? We're still bullish. This was, of course, I believe when Trump was talking about Bitcoin, or was that Nashville? That was back here, I think. Yeah, that was Nashville back here. So yeah, I'm still bullish, but I cannot not be bullish. I mean, it would have to go down to like 20K to scare me, man. Really, realistically, 25, 20K to scare me. I'd say 26 would be the threshold to shake, maybe not shake me to sell, but get me to like piss my pants. I'm not gonna lie, that would be scary. But I don't think we're gonna go that low, and that calms me. That calms me every day to think that. Looks like we just broke back above 58K again, fighting 57, 58, 57, 58. Still stuck in this channel. So. That's what I'd be looking out for tonight. That would send us, actually, if we go to the 15-minute, the moment to look at, we're going to break out up or down. More likely, we're going to break down. My guess would be, yeah, about midnight. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the money's going to come in. We've already pumped back up this. Yeah, it's probably going to sell off. That'd be my guess. I don't know. Flip the coin, man. Flip the coin. Flip the Bitcoin. Yeah, we're going to sell off. China, Japan, and Germany, they're going to sell this off, probably bring us back down here. We're going to test and then come back up around 3 a.m. That'd be my guess. It's as simple as that. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing anyway, about midnight. We have a bit of a sell-off, kind of touch down here. I'm going to use a different color and then try to retest that back up to where we were left off, back to 58 somewhere. Then tomorrow morning in the United States, what are we going to do about 9 o'clock in the morning? We're going to try to go sideways and then probably going to sell off too again. And we're going to continue this range. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to change that color though so we don't get distracted from our long-term, trajectory, which I think is just going to be trading sideways. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen tonight. We're going to do something like this again. I wonder if that's the same kind of pattern we did back here. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, something like that. So that's what I'm calling tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a great evening. Hopefully not again. I say this all the time. Don't do anything stupid. Don't be shaking out right here, right before we go on the big bull run, right before 2025. Peak levels, parabolic, banana zone, and all of course the hopium rhetoric we like to spout off here every day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to frame. I started framing some of these hundies I've been burning, man, because this is the one we burned tonight. It's been fun. This is the 4th one we've done live on stream. It's $400 down. If we continue going sideways, again, perfect time to be picking up Bitcoin long term. DCA is the way, is your friend to success. And of course, opportunistic DCA, when we go in these uncharted lower levels in this halving after halving, right? It's never a bad time to buy, man. It's never a bad time to buy. Anywhere between 60, 70K, it's a good day. DCA is the way. That's a lot of rhymes for tonight. Anyway, so take it easy, guys. Have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, stay safe. Buy Bitcoin. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Buy Bitcoin. And I will see you. Peace.
CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right
Guys, fire sale! Don't forget, it's a fire sale! Ah! Later.
Bet.